I think you'll be okay on the worksheet. I just wanted to give you a couple hints. 1 and 2, I think you'll be fine on those rectangle prisms. Just keep in mind what shape the base is. 3 and 4 are your triangle prisms. You will have to do Pythagorean theorem on number 4, but the rest of the information is on number 3, so you shouldn't have any problem. 5 and 6, again, should be no problem. Those are your cylinders. What I wanted to talk about was 7 through 10. So on number 7, you do have 2 rectangular prisms. So you have a small one on the top and a big one on the bottom. Just like we saw in the notes, the biggest key is to be able to try to separate them. So on that little one, I see that it is 6 across the front, so I put that on my picture. It is 8 deep, so I've got that on my picture, and then it is 3 tall, so I've got that on my picture. The bigger one's much easier with the 18 by 8 by 12. So just try to separate them, find the volume of both, and then you can add them together. On number 8, you have two different shapes again. So you have the rectangle prism and then the cylinder. So on that one, again, your rectangle prism is the easy one. So you've got an 18 by 10 by 8. The cylinder, we know it's 18 long or tall, and it gives you the diameter of 4. Just remember to cut that in half so that you have your radius, and then you should be able to find the volume of both of those. This one's a little bit different though. We're not going to add these together because this one is basically a cube where we drilled out this cylinder. So we've taken a drill and drilled out this section. So on that one, you're going to subtract instead of add. On number 9, it's kind of like the one we did in the notes. We have a rectangular prism on the bottom and a triangle prism on the top. So the rectangle prism, again, is going to be your easier part. So you've got a 4 by 6 base, and then it is 4 tall. The triangle prism is a little bit harder to see, but you've got your base here, so it is a 2 by 6, and then you've got your height of 4, so find the volume of both, and then you can add them together. And then the last one, number 10, you have a rectangle prism and a cylinder. So the two sides are 2 half cylinders. When you put those together, you'd have a full cylinder, and then you have the rectangle prism in the center. So let's see what those two shapes look like. So on this one, your rectangle prism is 8 tall, 5 across the front, and 4 deep. So that kind of gives you your rectangle dimensions. And then your cylinder, if you put those 2 halves together, you're going to have a diameter of 4 and a height of 8. So I kind of drew those apart. So you'll find the volume of both of those and add them together, and then you'll have the total volume. So that should help you through those problems, which I thought might be a little bit on the tricky side.